Michael Almost Trizano, and coming on the Touch of Greatness podcast.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.
The #1 sports podcast in Vancouver with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. Run never stop. I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Coming down the stretch here.
Addressing it the right way. Oh, Trizano can bridge into him, try to get him on the guillotine. This is kind of tight. You got to get it. He should take it back to the opposite side. Start trying to mount
it. Klein trying to survive.
And Junichiro Cabillo scores it 29-28 for the winner by split decision. And now, the lightweight winner of the Ultimate Fighter, Michael Longwell.
This is I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
When did you start fighting?
Are going live.
Yeah, I grew up in North Jersey, in Ramsey, and childhood was great. I didn't have any crazy backstory or anything like that. I started training martial arts when I was 17, and I just fell in love with it. Took a class one day and haven't stopped since.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
Yeah, I played football, baseball, lacrosse, played a bunch of different stuff. But martial arts is what I really stuck to, and it's what I really excelled at, honestly. You know, I was a good athlete, but I wasn't the best. You know, I just did it because I enjoyed it. But martial arts is what I really took to.
Okay. When did you know that you were going to go the professional fighting route and MMA route?
As soon as I started training, I knew I wanted to compete, fight, just be active. And when the opportunity came up to start taking fights and things like that, I was trying to fight every month. And in my amateur career, that's pretty much what I was doing. Every month I fought. Sometimes I fought twice in 1 week. I was just trying to get experience, man. Just a lot of ring time, and and then eventually I went pro in I believe 2015, and then rest of history.
What do you see yourself accomplishing next in maybe the next 5 or 10 years?
Hopefully crack the top 15 in by the end of the year, and then next 5 to 10 years, be world champ.
Yeah,
you got it. That's why we got you on the show.
Yeah, exactly. We recognize the good ones.
It'll happen in time.
And that's why you're sitting at 9-1 with a pro record. That's pretty impressive there. And you've had some big fights: Pena, Dawson, Alves, Klein. Do any stick out more than one another?
Honestly, my best fight to date, my favorite one, was the one I just had.
Yeah.
I felt so comfortable, even being out for 2 years. It was like I never left.
What is one of your weaknesses that you have, and how are you looking to improve it? And
I don't feel like I have any weaknesses, to be honest. I'm comfortable everywhere. There's always room to improve everywhere. You know, I don't have a specific thing that I really need to focus on. I mean, obviously, I don't want to get taken down, so I'm constantly trying to improve my takedown defense and things like that, because I think I'm a problem for anybody standing up. So odds are everybody's going to be trying to take me down because they don't want to stand up for me, and so I got to make sure that my defense for the takedowns is solid.
Yeah, and that last fight proved that with Klein. You guys were hammering each other. It was a great fight and good decision in my eyes.
Hell yeah, his takedown didn't do anything. Yeah, he got me to the ground, but I was right up pretty quick, and I was doing damage when he took me down. He was just holding me. He He wasn't trying to pass. He wasn't trying to cause damage. I did more damage to him than he did at all.
Oh yeah. Who did you look up to fighting wise growing up?
GSP for sure. I think he was one of my biggest inspirations to get into martial arts. I like the way he carried himself and how he was like a role model in fighting and all that. So that's the guy I look up to.
And we love him up here, of course, being from Canada.
Say it again?
Being from Canada, we love him up here.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Did you have any other hobbies outside of sports?
Yeah, I like going hunting and fishing and playing video games, playing other sports. I like being outside.
Nice.
Where are you heading right now?
I'm heading down the shore. Gonna go possibly to the beach. It's supposed to be super hot this weekend, so hang down there. I got my parents live down there also.
Okay, right on, right on. What would you say your favorite strike is and your favorite submission?
Favorite strike? I love throwing knees and elbows. There's nothing more satisfying than landing an elbow or a knee on somebody. Submission? Favorite submission? I'd have to say like an anaconda choke. I landed one in Bellator, and that was honestly, I'm pretty quick to get them, so it falls kind of into my game and the way I grapple. So I'd have to say an anaconda choke.
Okay, I love that.
If you could sit down for dinner with anyone dead or alive, who would it be?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like he'd have a lot of interesting things to say, and he's the man.
Okay, awesome. And
if you Ryan always goes with Tupac or Seth Rogen, and I always go with Muhammad Ali.
Those are all good ones also.
yeah.
Is there a dream venue that you'd love to fight in?
Absolutely. Madison Square Garden. 100%. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully things start to open up and they go back. But yeah.
Okay. What strengths?
So that's my dream.
Okay. What strengths make you a great athlete?
Say it again?
What strengths make you a great athlete?
My work ethic. I feel like I work harder than everyone else, and I feel like that's going to separate me from most people. I pride myself on being in really good shape, and obviously my last fight proved it. I was the best I felt ever, and I felt like I could have gone another 3 rounds.
I think it was the mullet. It kept you going.
Oh, absolutely. It gives me power for everything.
That's awesome.
Do you have any upcoming fight coming up, or is there a dream fight that you'd be interested in?
I mean, I got nothing lined up right now. I probably won't fight till the fall. But dream fight, man, I want to fight the best guys out there. I don't want to fight cans. You know, if somebody's tough, I want to fight them. Obviously, I want to fight guys in the top 15 because those are the top guys in the world. But again, I mean, you got a lot of hungry guys like myself coming up who are tough also. So, you know, there's never really an easy fight when you're at this level. But I definitely don't want to look back on my career and say that like, oh, I fought like easy fights. I want tough guys. I want to fight the best, and because that's it's going to bring the best out of me, and that's all I care about.
How much money would it take to get you in the ring with Jake Paul?
That guy's a loser. I ain't falling into that. I mean, yeah, the money's good, but that's not how I roll. I never do.
Right.
If I'm gonna fight somebody for money, it's gonna be McGregor.
Yeah. I'd be a good one.
That'll be a legit fight.
Yeah.
So,
What's your favorite piece of sports memorabilia you've collected so far?
I don't really have that much, to be honest. Sports memorabilia.
Or like something from a fight, or one of the first posters you had on the UFC sign. I don't know, something that.
I got when I was on the Ultimate Fighter, I have a jersey signed by all the guys that were on the show, and same thing with all the coaches. And I also have a UFC hat, and I had it signed by DC, Stipe, Cain Velasquez, Max Holloway, and Luke Rockhold. All them signed my hat. So I think that's a pretty cool hat. Yeah,
That is pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet.
And can you talk about your time on on the Ultimate Fighter?
Yeah, no, it was an awesome experience. I learned a lot. I kind of went in there like a sponge, man. I just wanted to learn as much as possible and make the most of the opportunity, because not many people get a chance to do something like that. So I just went in there and learned, and it was good to get a different perspective on the fight game from a lot of different guys, especially the guys with a lot of experience, like the champs at the time. So, I mean, I think it was the best move of my career I could have done. But it was cool. I mean, it sucked being locked away for 6 weeks without contacting anybody. But other than that, I mean, it was a great experience.
How do you celebrate after a big win?
Eat a lot of food. all the bad stuff. I usually crave something specific all the time. Like this time I was like craving a really good burger. So I went out afterwards with my fiance. We got a nice burger, fries, and had a beer, and just hung out. It was good.
Nice. That's awesome.
What's your go-to drink?
I love Budweiser. I have to say Budweiser.
Okay, that's my choice usually.
Yeah.
I mean, I love trying different beers. I love the taste of it. So, you know, I got a lot of favorites, but probably that one.
Do you use CBD for recovery?
Yeah, I do. I actually have some. I just finished some cream. I was using it for just like all the bruises I got from the fight. But yeah, I use that stuff all the time. Always just helps with the recovery.
After a fight, UFC usually asks you to leave a piece of memorabilia with them. What do you usually leave?
Depends. Because this time, this was the first fight that I did with Venom. So I actually got a shirt, and I got like blood on it and stuff from warm up. So I just gave that back to them. It was gonna be stained anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What's your go-to entering ring music?
So every single fight leading up to this last one, I always walked out to Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen, but I switched it up this time and I walked out to Wild Side by Motley Crue.
Okay.
Good switch up, big win.
Yeah, hell yeah. Worked out just like I planned it.
I guess we're not changing that anytime soon.
Nah, I mean, I Motley Crue always gets me hyped, so I had to switch it up.
You got any like rituals before the match?
Not really. I kind of just relax. You know, all the fight week, I don't really do too much. I know some guys like to like train hard like all week, and everybody has their thing. You know, I'll do like some light workouts here and there, but for the most part, I'm just chilling and relaxing and just getting my mind right for the fight.
Okay.
I usually, I do have one. I usually eat a Kit Kat before I go into the cage. So.
Okay. That's awesome.
Do you have a favorite fighting movie?
Fighting movie? I have to say Rocky. That kind of inspired me to actually get into competing and stuff when I watched it when I was younger. So I'd have to say Rocky is definitely my number one fighting movie.
Okay.
What would you say your personal highlight and personal low light is?
I had like 50-second knockout. I threw a left hook, put the dude to sleep, face planted. That was definitely my highlight. The low light, obviously, losing my last fight. That definitely was a bummer. But hopefully, maybe our paths will cross again, and I can try and get it back.
Yeah. That's always good to get redemption like that, and those fights are always the best ones too.
Yeah, I had a couple rematches like coming up as an amateur and stuff like that. So it was always I love that kind of stuff.
What's your favorite sports franchise?
I'd have to say the Yankees. Big diehard Yankee fan.
Okay.
What's your favorite Yankees jersey?
I have a Jeter jersey at home, so I'd have to say Derek Jeter.
Okay. Hey, Mike, I just want to thank you very much for taking the time for us today and coming on, and I hope you enjoy the weekend with your fiance, and yeah, appreciate it.
No, anytime, man. Let me know.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.